to do is use the tier 5 Facebook organic marketing tools in a strategy to help you actually, let me mute this, to help you actually automate a lot of the Facebook marketing that you're using your personal profile for. This is a rare suite of tools because not a lot of tools will allow you to do the same things that these tools allow you to do. Okay. Now, this is all for your personal Facebook profile. So all of these tools that we're going to talk about today, they're actually free right now if you go to myvisionagency.com. Okay. We actually have a training program and you can learn a lot about it there, all the benefits. But if you did want to become a tier 5 partner, because they have, 20 something tools, almost 30 tools that you can actually be a reseller, you can become a partner for $127 a month. Okay. However, you can actually get a free membership inside of Vision Marketing and Design and get all of these tools that I'm getting ready to show you and then some for $97. Okay, so you're actually going to get a free upgrade. My computer is running super, super slow right now. So whenever it decides to bring up the plans page, I have a lot of windows open and different things running, so I apologize. Let me refresh here. Okay. Come on. Okay, and of course, that is weird. Okay. I am having like some internet computer issues today. And of course, nothing wants to happen until you're live. Oh, so let's see. Okay. So anyway, well, I don't know what the deal is. That's concerning. Sorry about this, guys. Anyway, so go to Vision Marketing and Design or myvisionagency.com. I'm sorry. If you have issues, I need to check this. That's worrisome. But I'll check that out in just a second. Anyway, so inside of the program, you're going to see tier 5 tools. Okay, so this is all of the software that's available, and this is a free upgrade inside of the program. The normal price is just $97, and then I'm actually offering up to, this is actually over $3,000 worth of value. But this section here are all of the Facebook marketing tools. Okay, so this is what we're going to go over today. Now, when you become a member, if you're already a member, all you need to do is go to that module that says Tier 5 Tools. You'll see some training here, and you'll see you can download the Chrome extension, and you're going to use your email address and your password. Okay, I'm really, really bummed. I don't know why this isn't showing here. Sorry guys. I hate that I'm doing this live now, but technical. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I need to look into that. But anyway, go to bridgetbartlett.com if you have issues, message me and we'll figure it out. Okay, so anyway, if you are already a member and you're paying the $97, that is our normal fee, you can actually get a free upgrade. You can click here. You should have already gotten an email with the membership access, but you're going to just go to that our normal training area. You'll see the Tier 5 module. Also, if you are a free member, a lifetime member, or you are a $47 a month member, that was when we, first launched and everything, you can actually upgrade here. It's just $50 a month. You're going to get all the software we're talking about today and all the rest of the Tier 5. If you are like an agency owner or you want to be a Tier 5 partner so that you can resell the software, you can actually join here, and then you will also get a free membership inside of the program. Okay. So that is the gist of all of that. Now, I have already installed all of the extensions, okay? And I'm sorry because of my banner. Actually, let me hide my banner here today. Okay, cool. So that you can see all of the different extensions that we have here. Okay. Now, the very first one, let's just talk about Biggest Fan Pro. Okay. Now, Biggest Fan Pro is super, super cool. And keep in mind that this is all, the point of all of this is engagement. Okay. So let's go to watch and let's look at some live videos. I want to show you how this works. So I'm actually live here right now. I don't know. Okay, so I'm not, this is my business page. So let me click here. I want to mute this. Now, Biggest Fan Pro, when you click here, let me get logged in here and get my password. As soon as you install the extension, this is what you're going to do to get logged in. Oh man, I'm batting 1,000 today. Sorry, guys. Okay. So when you have a friend or someone you get notified that they go live, one of the best things that you can do is give them some encouragement, right? Because they're going to notice you, okay? That what we're trying to do here is use Facebook, our personal profiles, to get engagement and to make people notice us, okay? Cold messaging doesn't work, but if you can get people to notice you and message you, that's the goal of marketing, okay? It's not about spamming. It's not about, trying to cold message, like I said. Now you can choose here how many reactions do you want, because what this is going to do is automate the little the emoticons down here. Okay, so let's say that we want 10 reactions here, and then let's say we want maybe 50% of them to be the likes, and then we'll do 50% will be the hearts, and then we can randomize it or not, but let's go ahead and then say yes, that we'll do that. Now let's go ahead and you'll see that it's already, and it's doing it slowly. So now it's going to do the heart, and then it'll likely do either the like, or so you see now we're really creating engagement within the live. Okay, you guys can see I'm not doing this, I'm not touching it, but this is what this does. Okay, so it automatically does that. All right, now it's going to go a few more things. Now, the next thing that I wanted to talk to you about, let me X out of this. It does get kind of hairy because it's still doing the likes and things. Let's see if it'll switch over. Okay. So let me get logged in now to the birthday wisher, because this is a cool tool and this allows you to automate the process of wishing all of your friends a happy birthday. Okay, let me get out of here now. It's completed that. Let's go back here. Okay, so the way that this works is it's going to scan all of your friends, okay? So if you go to the settings, you'll see that you can actually choose whether you want to send a post or you want to send them a message, okay? And you can actually do a combination. And when you do this, always keep in mind when you're using these tools that Facebook does not like these tools, okay? They're going to try to keep you from using them. So you kind of need to outsmart the system. And what I love about Tier 5 tools is they are very present and up to date with all of the changes in the algorithm, and they do change the tools according to that to make sure that you're not getting banned. But you always want to keep this in mind, okay? All of the automations that you're using need to basically replicate human behavior, okay? So if you are, let's say that you're doing this manually and you're going down the list of all of your friends and you're going to send them a happy birthday. You're not going to do this, a new message, and you're not going to do it like every 30, every 10 seconds or whatever, right? So maybe, or every half of a second. So that is kind of that will trigger Facebook like, hey, this is not a real person. Something is going on. So you do want to be careful. You want to stay within the limits. You want to watch the training that Tier 5 puts out, because they do tell you about the limits. But the best thing to do here is just change up your messaging, and at least like 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, the more the merrier, really. But you do want it to be kind of generic. Create these posts, and you can even personalize it by using the person's name. So it's real easy to create a post. You can just call this post whatever you want. Add the info here. You can insert the tag for the day, the person's name, and you can even add an image. And I'm going to do a whole training on all of these tools individually individually, but you actually have the capability of adding personalized images. So you could say, first of all, hi, Linwood, I see that you're here. So if it was Linwood's birthday and I wanted to send him a message, I could automate all of that, and I could actually send him a message that says, happy birthday to you, Linwood, and it would be a custom image, but I don't have to do any of that, okay? What I love about automation is once that's set up, you don't have to actually do it, right? So we're providing a great service, and we're making people feel special on their birthday. I mean, I would love to have a personalized image on my birthday. That would really make me remember that person, okay? And likely I would know that it's automation, and I would reach out and say, what tool are you using to do that? That's so cool. And then now I have a sign up, right? That's how affiliate marketing works. So you can do the messages or the posts. You can also send messages, okay? And messages, same thing, okay? And this is great to have a combination, because a lot of times you will, people do not, especially, experienced marketers with a lot of following, they do not allow like posting on their timeline because of all the spam and things. So if you're doing both, you could actually, make sure that you're either doing a message or a post. However, you could do both of those as well. So if you're doing messages, one of the cool things, you can build segments, and so you can add variations. Okay. So if you are, you're sending messages, what it's going to do, if you choose this segment here or this group to send the messages, you're going to see that each person will get something different, so that it doesn't like trigger Facebook to say, hey, this person's like spamming. Okay. Here is the images. You can add the URL here. And like I said, I'm going to do a whole training on how you can put the URL and then use a customized image, because that is beyond cool. And then here you can actually set the time delay in between each message. Okay, so you can say, hey, I want this to start every day at 9 a.m. and then I want it to at least a minute in between. Okay, so this is the gist of the birthday wisher. All right, and like I said, I'm not going to go deep into detail of how to do each of these things, because this would have to be a really long training. I mean, you can see all of the tools we have, and these are all that I'm going over today. One of my absolute favorite tools is, I don't know why it's having me log in here again to all of these. I was just logged in, but let me log in here again. This is one of my absolute favorite tools of all time, and that is Friend Connector Pro. And I actually, before I became a Tier 5 partner, I was paying monthly for Friend Connector Pro, because it is well worth it. It is like, I could not hire someone to do a better job than what Friend Connector Pro does, okay? So once you have the extension installed, there's some different ways that you can use it, okay? So let's actually go to a group. Let's see here. And you do have to be a member of a group, but not necessarily the admin of a group, okay? So let's say High Level is a community, which, we use the high level tools inside of our agency or our program, our training program. So let's say that the High Level community is my perfect target audience, okay? I want to go to High Level and I want to send these group members friend requests, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the group, I'm going to go to the members tab, I'm going to click here for my my Friend Connector Pro. Okay, now here you can see that it will actually, the lookup interval means that, how many times in between, as it's scrolling through here, the time in between, I would just choose auto, which is what I normally do. You can choose limited. I want to stress the limits here, okay? You don't want to just put this on autopilot and then let it run all night long in a group of like 20,000, because by the time you wake up, your Facebook account will likely be shut down, okay? So you can actually, the limit for friend requests that are not accepted, you get to have basically like 1,000 friends in your queue. And then once you go over that, Facebook will say, hey, you're sending friend requests to people that you don't really know, because that's why they're not accepting it. Okay. So, there is, Friend Connector, they have a great way of making sure that you don't fall into that trap, and you can actually delete pending requests. Okay. So what I typically do is I will, before I even start this, I will go to my dashboard here and I will delete all pending requests. Okay. So I actually do the same routine every single Monday. Except I didn't do it this week because I wanted to show you guys how to use this. So, every single Monday, I go and I invite 1,000 friends. Okay. So throughout the week, they have the opportunity to accept or not. Okay. But on Monday again, before I go and I send these friend requests again, what I want to do is click here to delete pending requests. Okay. Because if they have not accepted it in a week, then I'm just going to delete them and I'm going to start over. Okay. You might have a different strategy. Somebody else using this might have a better, I don't know, but this has worked really well for me to keep me from getting my Facebook account shut down. Okay. If you did want to unfriend all of your friends for whatever reason, you could do that there. Okay. So to get back to this, so what you want to do is you can go, now that we're here, let's refresh just a second. And I want to open this up. I'm going to click here. Oh, okay. Why isn't it showing me? Okay, here we go. So you can limit it or you can do infinite, okay? You could limit it to maybe like 50 or 100. However your strategy is, whatever works for you. You can choose the gender. So let's say that I have a product or a service that is only for females. I can choose that here. And then when it searches through all of the 18,000 members of the high level group, it's only going to choose the female members. Okay. I actually don't need to search that, but it's cool to know that. Okay. You can actually use the country filter. So if you have a business that is catered to like high ticket, offers, you would maybe want to search, just like you would Facebook ads. Maybe you want to only search and send friend requests to tier 1 clients, or maybe you have the exact opposite. Maybe you have a business that caters to maybe like 3rd tier countries or whatever, and you could choose that as well. Okay, so super cool there. You can also choose to resume from the last search or, start a brand new search. We're not going to resume because we haven't run this yet. You can also add keywords here. All you need to do is just type it in and then do comma, and then it will just add it here, and you'll definitely want to make sure to save. But what this will do is it will search the profile for these titles here. So if my business, my target client is a CEO, founder, business owner, president, self-employed, then I can add those here. And then if if it's searching, it scrolls through the timeline of all the members. If it doesn't see one of these keywords, it's not going to send the friend request. Okay. And also you can use the negative keywords. Like maybe, for example, I wanted to make sure that no one that has the word coach gets a friend request. I could type that in here as well. And what's really cool is you can send messages as soon as they accept the friend request. Okay. There are other things that you can send automatic messages. I do want to caution you though, if you're sending a lot of friend requests, this is why, again, you don't want to be spammy. You want to be very thoughtful and strategic when using these types of tools. Okay. But you do want to be careful with this, because if you start sending a bunch of messages, like all day long, likely you're going to get in trouble. So do use these sparingly, but you can send a message like, hey, thanks for accepting my friend request. I saw your profile. I thought we might, we might be able to help each other, whatever you want to say. And then what you do is you click run. Okay. So I'm going to click this because I have a message group here, and then I can click run. And what that's going to do now, you're going to see it start working. So now what it's doing is it's counting all of the members here. And what it's going to do is send a friend request to all of the ones who meet my criteria here. Okay. So it's going to scroll down here, and then it will just start sending the friend requests, and then it will also send the messages, okay? Because I do have the messages to send them. All right, now I'm going to stop that, because when we have multiple tools and things running, it gets kind of crazy, especially when I'm trying to be live. Okay, So that is how you send the friend request. However, if you go to the settings section, you'll see here is where you can set all of your segments. Okay. So segments, like, for example, if I get a new friend request, okay, all of these messages I can send automatically. So if someone sends me a friend request, I can automatically send them a message and say, hi, whatever their first name is. Thank you for your friend request. I don't recognize your name. How do we know each other? Also, hi, whatever their first name is. Thank you for your friend request. What made you reach out to me? Or thanks for the friend request. I don't remember connecting with you. How do we know each other? So basically, I'm trying to start a conversation to see, is this person a spammer? Are they, where did they find me? And then I can decide who I want to accept as friends and who I don't. Okay. Same thing here. What you can actually do is set the messages to be sent out when you accept a friend request from someone else. Okay. So you can actually send them a message and say, hey, thanks for the friend request. How can I help you? Or thanks for sending me a friend request. I checked out your profile. I'm interested to know how I can help. I'm a marketing consultant. Which one are you? So basically it's 3 different messages that I'm sending in the hopes of starting a conversation. Okay. So you can also send messages when you decline a friend request. So maybe you want to say, hey, I received a friend request from you. However, I'm not sure we're a good connection. Am I missing something? Thanks for your friend request. However, I'm not sure if we're a good connection. How can I help? So you just want to switch up the messages. That way they're not, it's not being spammy. You can actually set that here. You can choose to not send a message, or you can choose to send it. All you need to do is uncheck the box. So it's very, very simple. And Tier 5 does have training on this as well that goes much deeper into detail. And like I said, I will be doing training as well for that. Okay. So this is the basic gist of Friend Connector Pro. And if you sign up on my team, you actually get the premium account for all of the software that I'm showing you today. So this is, like I said, it's well worth over $3,000 of value. It's much more than I'm actually showing you today, but these are the Facebook marketing specific tools. Okay. So Friend Disconnector. All right. Now again, I have to log in here. I think it's actually because I have my laptop pulled up in the other room and I'm actually using these tools. So I think it caused some confusion here. Okay. So Friend Disconnector, super cool. Okay. So what it does is, I think it's okay. So what it's doing is it's pulling in, I've already run this today, so I just wanted to make sure that I'm not going to get in trouble here, but you can only run the analyzer for Friend Disconnector once every 24 hours. Okay, that's why I was kind of worried because I have already done this, so I hope it's not doing the analyzing. But what it's going to do is it's going to pull in let me close this. It's going to pull in all of your friends, okay? And then it's going to analyze, like, who are your most active friends? And you can kind of see back here while it's doing this, who are the most active friends? How many reactions have they had? How many comments? How many messages have they sent you? What's their gender, their country, the tier of their country? Have they had a conversation with you? And are they active on Facebook, okay? So what this allows you to do is search through all of your friends, and you can see, wow, okay, so it's searching a lot. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening. I want to make sure I don't get shut down. But you're able to whitelist your friends. You're able to sorry, I got all confused there. So anyway, you're able to whitelist your friends. You're able to get rid of the friends who are not engaging so that you can use Friend Connector Pro to get friends who are actively engaging. One of the best things that you can do, if you feel like your Facebook profile has been kind of stagnant for a while, one of the best things you can do is use that Friend Disconnector, get rid of a bunch of friends that are not active. They're not going to be clients for you. Maybe you've never spoken to them. And unless you actually use that Friend Disconnector, it's going to be hard for you to be able to see that because all you have at your disposal is just going to your profile and then searching through all of your friends, and you have no way of knowing. Like, I don't know if, which I do know, Linus, but I don't know how many messages Linus has sent me. I don't know if he's active on Facebook. If I didn't recognize his name, it would just be really hard to be able to do that. So, Friend Disconnector, amazing. Okay. Now, we actually do not have the Genius Messenger CRM. I am not available to resell that. But if you are a tier 5 partner, you actually get a CRM system in here. Now, let me get logged in. Because what this allows you to do is to basically turn your Facebook profile into a messaging, into our CRM. Why is this not working? Sorry about that. Okay. Well, good times. I don't know why. I think it is having issues because my laptop's open in the other room. But the CRM, let me see. Okay, yeah, it's not activated. But what it allows you to do is basically mark your contacts and different things like that. And like I said, I'll go into a much deeper training on that. Okay, so let me get logged in here. I'm so sorry. I can't. I would run into the other room and get that. Um, Shut that down. Hang on. Okay, so Guru Flu, what this allows you to do, let's go to a group here. It allows you to search through the group, okay? And then you can actually assign points, okay? So if someone liked a comment or points for, or someone liked a post or points for comments, you can also set a time delay and then a number of posts. So what this does is it scans all the groups and it lets you know what is the most popular post. That way you can choose influencers based on that. Who's the best marketer, right? Who keeps posting in the high level group and getting lots of engagement? I want to know that person. Also, this helps you to kind of get ideas on what you can post because if you're adding a point system here and then you're scanning the group, it will allow you to see, okay, well, this is the type of post that got so much engagement and then give you some ideas on how to use that in your own marketing. All right. Also, the engagement monster, this is beyond cool because what engagement monster allows you to do. Is you go to the settings here. Okay, so let's say it says the recommended interval here, and like I said, you definitely want to use their expertise on your the timing of how you have this set up. Okay, but what you want to do is say basically every day, and I would actually choose like 9 a.m. or something, but for the purpose of this demonstration, I'll just choose this time here and then next. And a lot of times you'll see this window open up here. Okay, so this is the window that the program is actually using. So what's it doing? It is it's going through, it's going through here. Dang it. Okay, go to settings and next. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you. So what it's doing is it's going to look through my personal profile. Let me go here. Okay, and it's not going to choose, let me go to the settings and the next. So what it's going to do is it's going to go through my personal profile. It's not going to choose groups or ads or any of that stuff, okay, because that doesn't really benefit you. But what it is going to do is it's going to look for all of your friends' posts, and it's going to choose what is the most common reaction to the post. So if I scroll down here and I look for a post, like this one has just one like. Let's keep, these must be new because they don't have a lot of engagement. Let me find a friend who, okay. So this, it's a group post. Let me find a friend. Okay. So this is a friend here, and you'll see this friend has a combination of posts here, okay? So what it's going to do is it's going to choose the most common reaction, okay? So this one would be hearts, and it's going to leave a heart. But what I can actually do with this as well is I can set this, go here. I can set this by typing in, like every time I share a heart, I can also leave a comment that says, love this. Okay. But keep in mind too that when you are leaving the comments like this, the whole goal is to get that two-way interaction for the Facebook algorithm. But also, you want to comment, hey, love this. Maybe you want to add like, Let's see, by the way, how have you been? Okay, so we're just asking a question. And so every time I can give two reactions, right? And it's going to rotate here. So every time I do a heart, I'm going to say, love this. By the way, how have you been? And it's going to run for me while I'm doing other things. Okay. So that's the beautiful part of the system. That is beyond cool how it does that. Okay. So because I've shown you, I've had a lot of extensions running here and lots of different things going on. What I highly recommend is if you are doing this, what you want to do is get it all set up and then just run it every day. And you don't really want to be, having, because see, sometimes they open up new windows and things like that, and it could get confusing for you. So what I'd say is create your own like Facebook, Google account, install all of these extensions, because also a lot of times extensions will wear down your browser. So if you're trying to do web design or something like that, and you have all of these extensions running, whether it's tier 5 extensions or just any other extension, it can really slow down your browser. So I would definitely recommend, like you can see the struggles I'm having now because I'm live and I have all these things going, that my computer's working overtime. So I would definitely say to use these on a separate window, just set them up so they run all day long, and then you can go on and do your other work. Okay. So the next thing, super, super cool. And this is called Post Profits. Okay. Now you can see, I actually started this just a few minutes before I went live so that I could show you an example. But what Post Profits does is it's, again, an extension. Okay. And it's actually running right now. So what we've done with Post Profits is you create a post and you say, check out the video, and then comment. And this has a lot to do with, again, with the Facebook algorithm. You see a lot of times people will say, comment below if you're interested. Okay. But what happens is now you either go back and you respond, you can reply and you can say, hey, I sent you a private message. Or if you put the link in there, then it causes less engagement because people are just scrolling through the comments and they're clicking the link and they're going right there, and it's not helping your post be boosted by the algorithm, right? So you want to get the engagement in there. So the best thing is to send a private message. So what Post Profits allows you to do is you can do check out this video, comment below, hashtag free tools if you're interested. When you choose that, what you can do is click here to choose to make it a post profit. And then what you do is it's basically just a form that you fill out. And then you can say, when they say this, right? When they comment this, I want to comment this. And then of course you want to give variations, and then you will actually be able to send them a private message. So what I would say is I would set it up to say, comment below, hashtag free tools if you're interested. Now this person didn't comment the right thing, so it didn't respond here. But if someone commented hashtag free tools, what would happen is they would get a reply that said, hey, thanks for commenting. I sent you a private message with the info. And then they will go to their messenger, and then they will get a message from me that has all of the information of how to join and how to get the free tools. Okay. That's automated, you guys. That's all automated. That is the coolest thing ever. Okay. I am so in love with that. All right. So the next tool that I'm going to talk about is the post scheduler. Okay. How many times have you wished that you had a scheduler for your personal Facebook profile? There's lots of schedulers that you can use. I love Content Studio, which if you wanted to use Content Studio, it's contentstudio.visionmarketinganddesign.com. But it doesn't, no scheduler works for your Facebook profile except Post Scheduler. Okay. And if there are others, I have no idea. I do see that Floyd just popped in. Hello, Floyd. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so what Post Scheduler allows you to do, and like I said, there's training in the membership area specifically on how to do this, but You can add tags. You can actually choose a selection of different posts to add in here. And then you can, so for example, if I had a selection of engagement posts, okay, maybe I want to add it to this like folder here, and then I can schedule according to all of that, like using tags. You can also, you have the content library here. Here is the scheduled post that you have. If you want to schedule it, you just click here. Okay, so it's telling me I can't do that. And then, of course, you have your settings here. And then you can also choose engagement settings on or off. So I definitely, I'll do some more training on this as well. But that is beyond cool that you can schedule posts for your personal Facebook profile. It really does not get cooler than that. Okay, now this is a tool that I'm really interested in learning more about, but it is called Winner Winner Chicken Dinner. What this allows you to do is turn a post into a contest. I don't know why. Let me see here. Okay, so let it get moving here. So it allows you to turn a post into a contest. So you can see here, you just want to give it a title, the number of winners. You can randomly pick a winner. You can choose the one with the most comments or the last comment. Users should have left a reaction. So if you're saying like, hey, like this post and share it, you know, you could choose that and segment that based on the winner. You could also have a post URL, include sub comments if you wanted to. You can set a deadline to the post, and then you can also send a message to the losers. And you can automate all of this with just this one extension. So cool. That is just, you guys, that's so cool, really. And then the next one here, let me see, is the Post Filter Pro. Okay, so what this allows you to do is search your timeline based on keywords. Okay, so if I want to filter only my friends' posts and I want to filter the keyword marketing, okay, I can just type that in there and then let's run this and see. So it's going to search through all of my timeline for all of the posts, and you can see here that it's tagging, like this one says marketing. It will find more. Here, that's marketing. So basically, this is what this tool does. Okay, so it runs through so you can see all of the posts that have to do with your keywords. So if you have like, if your business is like weight loss or something, and you wanted to search all of your friends who are dieting, maybe you wanted to use that keyword. Like here's another post for marketing. You could do like weight loss, diet, losing weight. You could look for all of those keywords inside of your timeline to make that obviously more efficient. Okay, so let's see if I can stop this from running. Okay, so stop. All right. So that's how that works. Now, Mad Hatter. Okay, so let me get logged in here. Mad Adder, actually. This allows you to search different ads, and what you can do is collect them here so that you can use them for examples. There's lots of times that, you know, we get clients and they want us to run ads, and we just kind of, oh, this is a new business. I've never had a client who had a car wash before. I don't even know what type of ads to run on Facebook for a car wash. This allows you to look for those ads and then add them to basically your profile or your, you know, this area here so that you can then use them. Okay, so you can download like a spreadsheet. There's lots of different things that you can use this for. And I will definitely be doing more training on that as well. Okay. Let me close out some of these things here because I do have a lot of things running. Get rid of this. Let me refresh. Okay, so that is Mad Adder. Now, the last one that we're going to talk about here is Meffin Evan, I think is how you say that. So let's go here. Let me put in a password. Okay, so what this allows you to do is use your Facebook Messenger, automate that. Okay, so let's go to Facebook. Okay. And you'll see here, you can choose, there's definitely a lot of cool things that you can do here, but you can actually create an autoresponder. So if someone messages you, you can message them back whatever you want to say, which is super, super cool because especially when I worked for the previous company, I used to get a lot of messages from people who I think they thought because I worked for the company that they could just message me all day, every single day, and ask like support questions on my private Facebook page, which, you know, it's like I could have a full-time job doing that. But if I wanted to create an autoresponder like, hey, if they say support, hey, here is the info for support, right? I could automate a lot of these responses. That way I could give them the answer, but I would not have to be consuming all of my time to get them the answer, right? So this turns your Facebook Messenger into basically an automated system, okay? So this is all of those tools. This is the gist of how you can use them to create a massive amount of success on Facebook just using your personal profile. Okay. So again, definitely go to myvisionagency.com, join, because all of these tier 5 tools are actually yours for free for joining the program. So you get all of our benefits as well as all of these tier 5 tools, okay, that are well worth over $3,000. So that is the gist of the training today. We're going to talk more about, I think tomorrow we're talking all about Chirply. If you guys have not used Chirply, it's another tier 5 software that I absolutely love. I've done training before on Chirply, but this one, you know, it's going to be a new up-to-date. I'm super excited about it. It's great when it comes to texting and ringless voicemails and phone trees and all of those things. Okay. So thank you so much for joining me. Hello, Shawana. I saw that you just popped in. I will see you all tomorrow. Same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality. Bye.